Chin your hands.
Hey guys, 1 second.
Basic punches, nice and strong. Ready? Go. 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 Right. Hold it up 2 punches. Go. 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 Squeeze those hands. Go. 3 punches. Full can. Last punch. Down there. Ready. Go. 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 Stay down there. Go. One more time. Fast, strong. Take this. Go. Good. And straight out your legs. So now hard bows. Remember the hard bow. Back leg locked out straight. Front knee is bent. I want to turn my hips in the direction of the punch. Right? The direction of the punch. So instead of me just leaning from side to side, then I want to make sure I turn my hips all the way from side to side. Right? So let's start off, everybody, horse stance. But just put your hands in your hips, don't shake your hands. But horse stance. Go. And then turn hard bow to that side. That leg locks out, front knee is bent, and then switch other side. Good, and switch. Turn your whole hips, and switch. Turn your hips. Switch. Turn. Switch. Turn. That's it. Switch. Straighten that leg right out. Switch. Now chin your hands and punches. Start with the right hand. Ready? Go. Yes. Right and go. Punch with the hand. Go. Yes. Go. 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 Last one. Go. And set. Good to see. Everybody push up position. And set a 10 on my count, please. Ready? Go. 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 Bend those arms. Get down there. Go. Go. Even deeper. Go. And have some butterfly stretch. Building some feet together. Slam your knees down to the ground. Chin down to the toes. Come back to 5. 5. And left leg out really good and tight. It's like we're starting out before you know it. Fire it up. Oh yeah, you and your brother. Fire it up, buddy. Come back to 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Yes, sir. Some of you are pushing to have details, chambers, thumbs always wrapped around. Good foot positioning. Loud, strong, passionate. And come back to 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Jump right back up. Yes, sir. And from here, you guys are going to be partners. You guys are going to be partners. Your partners. Ellie, you get the bed for yourself. You guys can be partners, and then you two are partners. So you're going to do leg extensions on the target. Now, hold yourself to a high standard. What does it mean to hold yourself to a high standard, by the way? You can tell me. What do you think? Really? Right? Set high expectations for yourself. So if I know how to do a good side kick, and I just do a lazy, sloppy side kick, am I holding myself to a high standard?
No, sir.
No, I'm holding a very low standard for myself, right? I want to get to the best side kick I can have with perfect form as fast as I can. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Good. Everybody reach out, put your left hand on the target. Put your left toes towards the target. Perfect side kicks from the right leg. Extend it out. Still bad. Hands all 500 pounds of high. Switch! Go right to the other leg. Switch hands, switch legs, switch feet. Show mama that perfect side kick. She's waiting. Switch!
Yes, sir.
See that one? Heel would be first in there. Yes. That's it. Switch!
Yes, sir.
Let's go swing, get that like that. That's it. Release. And switch!
Yes, sir.
Switch your first leg back.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Nice, good son. That foot is shot. You so higher or you go? And back in and down. And face back towards the mirror sound. You did the other side. Yeah, okay. Guards up, ready. Practicing, I'm going about 30 seconds. Defensive side kicks. Remember, the defensive side kick, my bottom foot doesn't slide up, it just simply pivots. So I go for my guard, my knee comes up, I pivot, I throw the side kick, and then I set the leg right back down. Out sliding up. Who can demonstrate a good defensive side kick for me? Now, like, Jeffrey, let me see it. Hands up, ready, go. Nice, go. What's one? Go. Perfect, really nice. All right, so let's see it just like that, everybody. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go to work.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Feel free to breathe. I know you're being quiet.
Yes,
You can all breathe loud and strong.
sir.
Loud and strong.
Yes,
Continue taking full back. Just get straight up. And time! Switch on the leg! Go to work!
Yes, sir.
And time! Switch on the side forward. And now full slide up side kicks. So now you are taking that step, but should you cross your feet? No. Slide up side kicks. Go to work.
Yes, sir.
No, when you start, and time! Switch your stance. Ready! Other side. Go to work.
Yes, sir.
Time, switch stance, ready. And now back leg side kicks. You're not going to do fun side kicks. We'll get to those later, I promise. But just back leg. So going all the way through, your knee comes to your opposite shoulder. So your right knee goes to your left shoulder, and then you extend the kick out, right? Who can demonstrate this for me? It's amazing. It's amazing. As we already demonstrated. Matthew, let's see. So Mr. Heine, ready? Back leg side. Go. Good. And set back to again. That's what I'm looking for. I have a 3, 2, 1, go work.
Yes, sir.
Side, back leg side. No. Around. Watch your knee. Knee all the way to the shoulder. Yeah. Then and time, switch other side forward, and go to work.
Yes, sir.
Zoom team, how's it looking?
Pretty good. We've got a lot of people.
Cool. How many's a lot? Oh, look at this.
8.
We have the Remen clan and Gustavo. What up, Gustavo? And Andrea, of course. And Lucy and Kylie. Look at them go. And a Netra and an Alejandro and a Jocelyn. Nice kicks, Jocelyn. Crushing it today. Hey, Shivansh. Mr. Edla, brand new black belt. Look at him go. Atta boy.
Time, and short one powder reviews. Everybody jump to the center of the square at the front. Front of the center. All the way. Stepping back. Good job. Short one kata review. Ready? Neutral stance. Position. Couple kata. Short one. Wow. Step to the side. Left side. And step back left over block right. 1, 2, and 3. Head transfer. Step right out the block to the left. 4, 5. Head transfer to the left. Left. 6. Step back left over block right. 7. Head transfer right shoulder down block. 8. Step back down block. 9. Head transfer. And 10. Finish strong. And then set. Proceed. And set back up. Do it again. Again on a 10 count. Ready? Position. Temple kata. Short one. Wow. Step to the side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right shoulder. Right hand blocking. 8, 9, 10. Set. Proceed. One more round. And remember, this whole party, you're always stepping back. So I'm never going to step into the block. I'm always going to step away from the way I'm blocking, right? One last time. Position. Double cut. Short one. Now step to the left. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Set. Proceed. All right, very good. So now we're going to jump into your current kata. For this site, we have to have down short one, long one, which you probably have never learned long one because I haven't had it in the system for a long time. but it's the same thing as short one, but you're just adding a punch. So it's a really easy transition. Like XF1 and XF2. Once you have the first one down, the second one's the easy transition. And book set is your current copy, right? So for some of you, book set is totally brand new. For some of you, it'll be a little bit of review. But either way, we haven't done it in a while. It's a long, complicated calendar that we have to get through really quickly because this is a 10-week cycle. It's usually a 12-week, 13-week cycle. So I have 2 weeks less than normal to make it all happen. Ready? Position! Chemical concept? No, it's not. It's just kata. Kata. Book set. You're going to bow, and then you're going to chop with your which hand? Left hand. And then Q-saw with your left hand. And then punch right. Chop right. Q-saw with the right. And then you're going to punch left, right, back fist with your left. So that's going to be the first section, right? And again, position. Kata. Book set. Bow. And then chop with your left. Right hand chambers. Let me get your ribs. Wait, you're still in the chop because I'm still waiting for tight chambers on the right hand. And Q-saw. And then punch left. Chop left. Which means your right hand, rather. Left hand should be chamber tight against your ribs. And then Q-saw with your right. And then punch left. Punch right. Back fist right. And do it again. Bow. And chop left. Your right hand chambers tight right away. Q-saw. Punch. Chop. Q-saw. Punch. Punch. Back fist. Good. And one more time with me, and then you have to do it without me as I call it out. So hopefully you're paying attention. Position. Chemical concept. You know what it is. Kata. Mass test. Wow, let's do that all over again. Position. Kata. Book set. Bow and chop. Should have hand chambers. Q-saw. Punch. Chop. Q-saw. Punch. Back fist. Right? And the back fist goes from a punch, and look how I just roll my elbow and go into the back fist. Punch to the back fist. Punch, back fist. Right? Ready? Position. Right? Do it without me now. Chemical kata. Why do you guys keep doing that? Position. Kata. Now, book set. All over the place. Bow and chop. Q-saw. Punch. Chop. Q-saw. Punch. Punch. Back fist. And do it again. Position. Kata. Book set. Bow and chop. Q-saw. Punch. Chop. Q-saw. Punch. Punch. Back fist. One last time, and then we'll perform that section. Position. Kata. Book set. Bow and chop. Q-saw. Punch. Chop. Q-saw. Punch. Punch. Back fist. And good. So now we perform that section together. Ready? Position. And stay right with me. Ready? Kata. Book set. Seal. Yes. Seal. Yes. And again. Position. Kata. Book set. Seal. Yes. Seal. And one more time together, and then I'll let you do it on your own. Position. Kata. Book set. Seal. Yes. Seal. And position. All right, this time without me. This. Good. Do it again. Position. Book set again. This time you have to be loud enough for the Zoom team to hear you as well. Emma. Lucy. Good, nice work, team. All right, so from here, you guys are going to be partners. You're the same people you were just partners with for the kicking, but now instead of slow, we have to kick fast. Because that's Sean sweat, right? So at home, you're doing the same thing these guys are going to do. If you have a target, you're kicking the target. If not, you're practicing these kicks with perfect form and air at full speed. So we're going to start off defensive side kick. So now I get close enough to the target that I should be able to touch them, right? I'm going to demonstrate. Not that I can demonstrate very well, but hey, it is what it is. All right, so I have to be close enough that I can touch the target. My bottom foot, I started my ready stance, I pivot, and then I throw my kick, right? And then I come back to my guard. Of course, you won't touch the target. It's just me doing what I have to do for my balance. So I'm close enough to touch. I just pivot, lean back, throw the kick, and then I come right back to my guard. All right? Everyone understand?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
anyone thinks they can demonstrate this for me? Beautiful. Emma, okay. Our soon-to-be candidate. Ready? Do it just like that. Do it again. Go. One more time. Go. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Let me see it out of everybody. Left side forward, left leg side kicks, defensive side kick. 3, 2, 1. Go to work.
Yes, sir.
Should be fast. I go, you go, I go, you go. Quick. Make sure you're doing side kicks. Don't be sloppy because you're kicking something. Time. Switch other side forward. And go. Right into it.
Yes, sir.
All the way to the side. Put it down. Put it down. Time! Switch your tray! Now slide up side kicks, full range, full step. If you can, slide all the way back. So I go, you go still. This should take just a hair long. Ready, get set, go to work!
Yes, sir.
45 seconds. Slide up side kick. Your left leg. Slide up side kick with your right leg if you want those forward. And time! Switch your tray! Right side, go to work!
Yes, sir.
All the way through. Very nice. Hey! Take a step back. Deep breath. All right, next round, flying side kicks. You can kick your choice. Pick a leg, whichever one you would like to kick with, right? Who can demonstrate for me? Raising your hand or reaching your head. There we go. Matching. Mr. Heine. Let's see a flying side kicks like this. Ready, go. Nice tuck. Good. Awesome. Do it again. Go. That's what I'm looking for. So kick your choice. Flying side kicks. 1 minute straight. 3, 2, 1. Go to work.
Yes, sir.
So, a flying side kick, the basic kick that you're doing is a side kick. So suddenly you guys started jumping and toes are pointing to the ceiling. You're excited to jump in the air and kick something. And I'd be excited to jump in the air and kick something too. Just make sure that you're excited and doing it with the right technique. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right, back at it. Flying side kicks. 30 more seconds. Go.
Yes, sir.
Five. Hi, everybody starts to target and partner position. Good position.
Thank you, sir.
High five for the targets. You defend and your partner in charge of your team. And then return back to face to the front. Position.
Yeah.
Set. Your seat. And relax in. So we've been talking about philosophy for the last couple of weeks. What is philosophy? Sean. Who else can help me out? You guys not been listening when I'm talking? Joseph.
What you think about?
Say it again.
What you like to think about things or how things are done?
Right. So philosophy is just really belief systems. Right? It's looking at the world and situations in the world and thinking about how you believe that they might best be handled. Right? The initial explanation that we had was chewing gum, which you do with gum when it's done being chewed. But certainly philosophy gets much deeper than that, much more important than what you do. Just ABC, right? Think about this. What should a child do with $1? Right? Now, some people might say, well, it's only a child and it's only $1, so what does it really matter? Some people may say, well, it's a child and it's their first $1 and everything matters because all their habits are now being set of how they're going to handle their finances and money. Right? So it could be one extreme or the other, somewhere in between. So what do you think? What should a child do with $1? Think about it from the perspective of you just got a bunch of money for a birthday or something. What should you do with that money? What do you think, Sean? Okay. Under my mattress? Okay, good. Well, all of your money under my mattress. No, you said my mattress. You heard me. You said shit. That's what I said, my mattress. All right, so what else? What else do you guys think? What should a child do with $1? Okay, save it in a bank account. Anyone else? Child and $1. What should you do? Spend it. What do you think, Ella?
Save it up for something they want.
Save it for something you want. If you guys were to say, like, for you guys, $25. Is $25 a decent amount of money?
Yeah.
If somebody gave you $25, you'd be excited.
Yeah.
Would you be excited? Right? What if somebody gave you $50? Would you be obviously twice more excited? Right?
Yeah.
So let's say you got $50 Why not take 25 of those dollars, put them in a bank account that you're never going to touch, and then you take the other 25 and you say, I'm going to go buy myself a birthday present that I know I want because I'm going to buy it and I'm spending it on my money. I got it for birthday, right? So now, certainly you have to figure out what's your philosophy, and it's certainly going to be influenced by mom and dad, right? But I can tell you that the it's just a child and it's just a dollar philosophy is a terrible philosophy. Because if as children, you get your birthday money and you just get to go spend it every time, and then you get other money and you just spend it every time, pretty soon you're a teenager earning money, and guess what you want to do? Just spend it all the time. And then you're an adult with a house and children and finances. And you have no financial discipline. Because it's your first dollar, you're able to just spend it whenever you want it. And you never develop the discipline of handling finance. And it's an extremely important discipline. It's probably one of the most important disciplines that people need. Probably the one that people talk about the least, right? And everyone's like, oh, money, finance. Yeah, they don't talk about that. I'll talk about it all day long, because I think you guys need to understand these things, right? And so you certainly want to talk over with mom and dad and make sure your philosophy is fine. And you don't have to adopt my philosophy. That's just my philosophy, is that take half of your money and go ahead and spend it and do something nice for yourself. But take the other half and put it away and know that you're never going to touch it until maybe someday you're 18 years old and you're ready to buy your first car. And now instead of mom or dad, you're going to mom or dad and saying, hey, it's time for me to buy a car. You have some money. You got your own money. Right? My mom and dad didn't buy me my first car. Right? That was all my money. I bought my first car, my second car, my third car, all the insurance that went along with all those cars. Right? Nothing handed to me on that. So, right? And I think I'm a stronger person because of it, because I had to earn that money. I know people who have had cars given to them by their parents, and they took terrible care of those cars. They didn't care about it, right? They didn't care about the car. They had to spend the money to buy it. Somebody else bought it for it. So it's very important to understand this concept. Again, you don't have to use my concept, but it's important that you start thinking about a concept of your own. So that someday when you do start to receive money in finance, you understand and have a plan. The worst thing you could possibly do in life is go into situations without a plan. And there are many adults who go through their life without any plan on their finances. They live literally what is called paycheck to paycheck. And every birthday when you get money, you just get to spend more money. But you have to wait till your next birthday to get more money. As opposed to saving some of that money so when something happens or you want something, you have money to be able to pay. Make sense, everyone? And so, again, you don't have to adopt my philosophy, but I recommend you talk to mom and dad about it. Push them a little bit on it. Right? Say, hey, you should do it. Child and go. What should your child do with it? It's the next birthday money. You can probably do it with this one. You get a little bit of their input. And if they go spend it too young, you don't have to worry about it. Say, well, I think I'm old enough to start worrying about it. Because as soon as you start paying attention to some of these things, the better discipline you have. Does that make sense? Awesome. Everybody relax hands. By the way, we have some brand new black belts in class. I forgot to mention this earlier today in class. But we happen to have one of them with us today. So we're going to recognize Mr. Matthew Heine, brand new person. Just a couple of weekends ago, and actually, it was literally just last weekend, right? This past weekend, the weekend before, we had Thursday night, the black belts had their workout. Friday night, they had a workout. Saturday morning, we had another workout. We had to go on a nice run to the park. Mr. Custer tied to a rope. Well, they weren't quite tied to it. They had to hold on to it. It was an awesome weekend. 20 students promoted, and yeah, Mr. Heine in class with us right now. And we actually have on our Zoom team, Mr. Shimon Shabla.
No, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Recognizing them all week long. Maybe all month. Right? Relax hands. Loud and proud as a dedicated student of martial arts.
As a dedicated student of martial arts,
I will live by the principles black belt.
I will live by the principles of black belt.
Modesty.
Modesty,
Courtesy. Integrity. Self-control.
Self-control,
Perseverance.
perseverance,
And indomitable spirit.
indomitable spirit.
What is gold?
Black belt, excellent, sir.
Neutral stance.
Yeah.
Set. Courtesy.
Sir.
Out.
Impact martial arts. Asa.
And Matthew. Bingo. And Jeffrey.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Zoom team. And Rita.
Bye.
See ya.
And Sana.